Loop SK05 Pro. This is on the low mode for flood, medium and high. Wow. Yep. That's a solid high mode as well, with some good sustained output. It's a solid high mode. Ton of spill. This goes all the way into my peripherals. Peripheries, 180 degrees. Double press, and we've got turbo. Over 3,000 lumens, and I mean, this is just a wall of light, really. Pretty incredible. Let's take it away, bring it back. Just lights up this entire field. It almost looks like it's, I wouldn't say it's daytime, but almost, really. Considering I've been in the dark for so long. Incredible. Let's switch over to the throw mode now. So that's low. That's the lowest mode. Medium, high, low, medium, high. Also a very solid high mode, sustainable output, and with decent amount of spill as well, as you can see. There's a spill. And the advantage of having a light like this rather than an aspheric lens is that you get that spill. Of course, it doesn't look as clean as an aspheric lens, but this is as clean as it gets. Look how circular that beam is. That's perfect, if you ask me. That's your turbo on the spot mode, and pretty impressive. Don't get too long on it, about 40 seconds before it steps down, but it's not meant to be used for too long. It's more for spotting. So double press, you can sort of switch between turbo and high, or whatever mode you had in last. So maybe if you're in medium like that, you go turbo, then back to medium by double pressing and double pressing. It's a good little feature to have. Now if I turn it off and turn it on, what I can do is hold the button down and you get both spot plus flood. Holy cow. This is no joke. This is 4,000 plus lumens probably, and wow. Blindingly bright. Ridiculously bright. I'll go for a little walk so you can see the beam profile. Okay, so I'm going to compare the SK05 Pro to the SK05, and the Pro version's to the left and the normal SK05 is to the right, and you can see the difference in hotspot is quite significant. I would say probably 33% bigger in the Pro model. It's also brighter. Okay, you got the SFT 12R and the SFT 25R basically. Now that's the second mode, so medium and high on both. And yeah, basically you've just got a lot more throw and power with the Pro version. Let's go into turbo for both. And now it's actually getting pretty, it's getting closer, that's for sure. It's definitely getting closer. But yeah, the SFT25 does still have a bit of an edge, even after using the Pro for a little bit, the Pro model for a bit more before. It's still doing quite well. Let's switch over to the flood mode. Okay, where is it? Yep, just make sure it starts on the same part. So, okay, so here we have the flood for both. So in the low mode, not too much of a difference. Okay, medium. Yeah, you can already see the hotspot for the medium mode is larger and it's more intense on the Pro model than the normal SK05 model. Okay, let's put them both into high. This will be easier to test. That's your Pro model. That's your normal SK05. Okay, let's go into turbo. The Pro model and the normal SK05. I mean, I would say throw-wise they're both pretty similar, but yeah, the Pro model just produces significantly more light, as you can see here, compared to the normal model there. Both pretty impressive still. Let's go on to the turbo mode for both, using both LEDs on at the same time. So turbo, geez, that's nuts. It's your Pro model. Let's have a look at the normal SK05 model. Still very impressive. It's just got a smaller hotspot. That's your normal model and the Pro model. Okay, and you can see there's just a significant difference in output. The hotspot is also larger. So, do you need the Pro model? Probably not, but do you want it? Yeah, I'd say so. Loop SK05 Pro. This is on the flood mode, low, medium, high. Great visibility. Sort of long range visibility considering it's a triple TIR lens. And that's your turbo mode. Holy cow. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. That lights up everything short range. It's too much. It's really too much for short range use, but it's just to show you. And let's flip it over to the spot mode. And that's turbo on spot as well. Incredibly bright and throws half a kilometer, more than half a kilometer in fact. Low, medium, high. Just swap in between the turbo mode as well. So if I'm on turbo, I can go and swap between the flood mode and then back to the spot mode. Yeah, thought I heard someone behind me or something. Flood. Pretty easy like that. And you can also activate both at the same time by holding down the buttons. This is 4,000 lumens and just incredible. Amount of brightness of that. Ooh, gets hot. I can only hold this down for, see, reactivate the turbo, so lift off and then start again, but the head gets so hot I can only do this twice before I have to just stop, essentially.